Yo, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? My name's Axe the Boker. Got another awesome randomizer match, and I am so super excited about this randomizer match. It's not because we have the awesome Linlinlin and the awesome saltyphry going against each other in the round of 32. What excites me the most today, and you're not going to believe this, I am actually joined by the one and only Fear Agent, the man who has rolled every single seed for this entire tournament. He's going to be joining me in the booth today. I am filled with glee.
Only the good ones. Only the good seeds.
No, you have rolled every seed. That's what last thing I heard.
If it was a good seed and the runners put on a good show, then I did it. So
No. You can't take credit for the good and disregard the bad. You are bearing the responsibility for everything that goes good or bad in this entire tournament.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe for sure.
Yeah, but it's been like 99% good. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, at this point, this is what, top 32. So we're gonna get good races regardless of how good of the seed I rolled.
The 1%, just ignore the death threats, I guess. Anyways, so
we got Lin versus saltyphry. Lin's up a game, fighting for top 16. This is a huge race, and we're watching it on SpeedGaming Ocho. So SpeedGaming the Ocho, I think, is what this is called.
Yeah. Ocho is definitely 6 in Spanish. 1000%. I'm on board with this. Yeah, but we have saltyphry too, even though he's down a game. Oh, nice early Moon Pearl. I don't know if this is true, but I'm gonna say it as a fact, and then if someone wants to refute me as wrong, I'll just ignore you. I think saltyphry has like the second most amounts of like recorded races out of all of the runners.
I think you're right. The question is, who's number 1? Frostbite?
I believe so, yes. That would be my math. That was a pendant at Hera, 5-6 at Desert, but it looks like the tracker is on it.
Yeah, shouts to 2D Tones doing our tracking today.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Fire rod to start.
Yeah, let's burn them all down. Stinks that you can't really do a lot of farming, but it might not matter once we find out what our prize pool is, and it's arrows, so you don't even have to worry about farming.
Well, if we did want to farm, that blue bottle did give us 8 extra shots of fire rod there, so.
That's true. I mean, we're gonna have to try to burn those rats to the ground as well, so we have that to look forward to.
I am looking forward to it, actually. But yeah, Fear Agent, to note, he did notice those arrows, so we will probably not be getting bombs from these sets of enemies, so we're not going to waste our time, not going to waste our magic.
I'm gonna one up you. It's not a probably. It's a not gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, I always try to speak in not definite terms unless I actually know I'm wrong. Just in the case I am wrong, then I can play it off. This is a strategy. Actually, please don't call out my method.
So you just admitted you don't actually know what the prize packs are.
Dude, I have admitted that I don't know anything at least once or twice a commentary session.
Good. Well, what's good? What's good to know is you're going to know exactly how to route the seed based off of both the runners running at the same time. So
after the fact,
confident in that.
Straight up, I will definitely have it down, and then I'll be like, "Hey, why didn't you guys do this? It was a lot better if you would have done it this way."
Because when you race, there's one thing that's guaranteed: is you always make the correct decision every single time. So let's expect that from these runners as well.
Maybe you could say that for the game 1. I didn't actually catch it, but I did catch the finish time, and it was a sub 110. That is a blazing fast seed for Linlinlin. I think it was Go Mode Myths that they got in Pendant Swamp.
Wow.
And then I think the dumb dungeons were all pendants too. I think it was Mire and Turtle Rock, so when you get Go Mode Myths, you're really not too concerned about those.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, burn this ball and chain guard for a big key and get a small key so that we can complete this little escape here. Salty's still looking for the drops. I think that's what he was doing.
We have a little bit of a problem on Linlin's side. He needs a friend,
and
he does.
No.
Is this really happening?
Oh no!
I did not see.
The question is, when does he realize it?
Okay.
There it is.
Wait a minute.
You didn't get too far. Now I've seen someone. I'm not going to name any names, GFE, but I've seen someone skip Zelda, make it all the way to the throne, and then realize that she wasn't there. So
How do you do that? Don't you get lonely?
I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't know GFE did that. I've never actually seen someone do that before, but I guess it's possible. I've not witnessed
names. I'm not naming names here, but
yeah, it was GFE. That's what you said.
no, I never.
You didn't name his name. You just said his initials. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's not. It's
GFE
not
could stand for any other person
Totally.
with those initials in this race. Do you know Gamachu's middle name and last name? Maybe you were talking about him.
I think it's Frank Einstein. Gamachu Frank Einstein.
Okay, maybe it was Gamachu that.
Yeah,
did
maybe
it
it was. Yeah.
All
All right. So luckily, it's a mistake. I mean, the seed's not decided by that one mistake.
No, this race is over. We can book it, dude. Close down shop here at the Ocho. I'm calling this one a cooked turkey.
It's over, guys. It's over.
That was just, 3 screen transitions. Droplets in the ocean here when you can, do a whole entire pendant swamp for nothing in terms of rando. Hey, there's 3 bombs. That's a great chest to get right there.
Yeah, now we don't even have to burn the rats down. We just have to go fast.
That's very sad. Well, we will have to kill one, the one that's hoarding that small key. But he deserved to die.
Yeah. I mean, what's he doing with the key anyways?
Yeah, what's a rat need a key for? A weirdo. Yo, that was a nice fire rod shot there. Did you see that? He didn't even know where that rat was. He just felt them.
I like it. I like it. The rat, there's a high probability the rat's going to be there anyway, so why not?
Well, he was. He nailed him.
All right, so I think we still have got the map. Nothing else so far really exciting. Oh, Bombos. If you want to do some more burninating.
The map.
Yeah, we got the Moon Pearl. That was, you said, in our house?
Where it always is, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, didn't get the rat, but we got the torch, so we can see the rat. Maybe he was just going for the torch. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible.
I doubt it. The rat's usually there.
Rat
are you one of those
saltyphry's ways? Am I? I probably am. Yeah, sure.
I was gonna say, are you one of those ones in Escape that always is tracking your items, and then you make fun of people that go for the map?
No, I always. Even if I have the map, I'll still. If I don't have the map, I'll still open it just in case, because I'm not losing a tournament race because I accidentally skipped an item in Sanctuary.
I'm 100% with you on that one.
Even when I open the map, I'm still like 95 to like 95% sure I don't have the map. So
just that 5% chance is worth, the reassurance. I'll take the time loss and the insults and criticism every time.
For sure. Little pull little magic there from that tree. Hyrule's a wild place, man. Just a heart piece in the mushroom spot, and we're gonna drop down into this hole.
Yeah, imagine if it was like real life too. You could just go outside in your garden and grow health upgrades.
That'd be awesome.
Pretty sick, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have all of the means of lighting anything on fire very early today. That's a lamp, bombos, and a fire rod. Are we getting more magic? No, it's a different treacle.
Yeah, that's a tier 1. The other one was the tier 2.
Of course.
I'm going to teach you a couple of things about this game.
Yeah, dude, I really appreciate it, honestly.
Even though you've been playing it longer and are better at it than me, I'm going to show you.
Yeah, but because I've been playing it longer than you, that means I'm older than you, and I might be having some degenerative disease that makes me forget things, all right? So I appreciate you reminding me, and would you please do it at least 3 or 4 times over the course of the commentary session?
Yep.
Thank you.
You got it.
What was your name again?
GFE.
Thank you.
All right, saltyphry into blind set. We're gonna take all of his stuff here. $20, a heart piece, another heart piece, and 10 arrows.
Blind's a girl?
I don't know. Did I say her?
No.
Them. I'll call them them.
Okay, that's fair. All right, good heart container. Saltyphry's killing it on the health right now, but yeah, Linlinlin will probably tie him up here.
Yeah.
So.
think I'll be pretty close in health. As long as Lynn opens all these treasures.
You don't ever just want to skip the back blind hideout, you know? Calculated skip, you know, go for the time save. It is 2 screen transitions.
Yeah, and it was only a heart container, so...
Yeah. Man, the time save possibilities. Oh, man. All the heart containers are locked behind the bomb walls today.
We can swim now with those flippers. And not much else. The seed is not leading us anywhere other than the waters right now, I guess. Unfortunately, not a lot of money to check Zora.
Nope. And, you know, spending even more of it for a red boomerang. And we also have exactly 0 bombs, too, so we might even have to spend more so we can, you know, get some more materials to progress the seed.
Yeah.
Little heads-up play from saltyphry here, too, just to, going back to get that 5.
Yeah, that was actually a heads-up play, too, because realizing, he, you know, without that 5, he didn't have enough money. Ooh, well, there's money there.
But yeah, definitely heads up from saltyphry to do those 2 chests prior to coming in to buy bombs, just in case you found bombs over there. You know, maybe you wouldn't need them.
Yeah, for sure. I like that play. But there's always money in the banana. There's always money in the banana stand, and that's where they found it. Banana stand in Kakariko.
I never got that joke, but you know, if I did, I would have forgotten.
It's a deep, deep cut. Kakariko, not much. Just the red meringue and...
Well, hold on. We're not done yet. We still got a race game to do. This could be the glue that ties it all together, all right?
That's true. That is true.
What if it's the, I don't even know what they would get. That would be really cool. What if it's the bow, man?
Well, at least we'd have a direction on where to go. Nothing on race game. That would be Eastern Palace.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So Eastern Palace is locked by the bow and arrow. And just bombs on the race game.
All right, Kakariko sucked. That's what I said.
Yeah, you predicted it. You know, if they were smarter, they might have just skipped out on Kakariko, the seed.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, that's quite the time save right there. Like 5 minutes right there. Imagine all the other stuff they could have done in 5 minutes. Well, if only they knew what we knew after the fact, boy, they would be doing some way different routing. But
yeah. All right,
damn. What do they know? You know, still being in the tournament.
I know. I'm out, so I know more, but I'm out.
yeah. You know what? I like your attitude. I'm gonna join that club too. I'm out, but I also know more.
Just a heart piece in the dam. We still need some stuff and things. Need some more stuff and things. $20. Not picking it up. Not still a ways away from Zora money, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, the crab dropping 20s. That would have been nice, but he killed the crab. So it's going to respawn.
We're not interested in that 20, but we don't like the free ones. We like robbing critters for their money here at SpeedGaming 6. But yeah, we got those flippers, so Zora, you know, might be on the back of his mind. With no glove, too, we don't have a way to hula-hand and get that free, you know, 200. So having the bush crabs giving you that 20 can definitely be a weight off of your mind.
Yeah, Lynn does pick up the 20. Look at all that money saltyphry's just leaving on the ground.
Well, it was like, it was dangerous, man. You had to go walk across, like, pits and stuff.
It's true. And he knew what I didn't know was that he was going to get enough money here.
Exactly enough. This is what is very calculated by saltyphry.
Top 32. All right, so he's going to route Hobo probably to Ice Rod Cave and then to Zora. I like that route.
Yeah. I think it is slightly faster to swim than it is to walk for some reason, but unless you have the boots.
Yeah,
I think. But if you put them side by side, I would just say they're slow.
Yeah. One thing I could not do is tell you which one is faster.
Yeah.
I know the tree pools, but don't ask me if it's faster to juice
Well,
one
I
thing.
probably don't know either, but that's probably just we're not in the tournament kind of mentality there for us.
Yeah, that's true.
If we knew which one was faster, we might still be in it.
That is true. All right, Hobo giving us $20, so now have
Exciting.
22 rupees more than we need for old Zora. Lynn a little bit short still.
It's all right. He'll get $100 here in Ice Rod Cave. Thought he was Death Orbing there.
Just drop the extra bomb. Oh, the sword is nice.
It's pretty good.
That's probably worth more than 100 rupees, right?
Yeah, I think that is probably worth more than 100 rupees. Checking the stun prize here. Well, he gets 1 from it. Realistically, it's not the end of the world there. He gets the 20 from, the Hobo, then he just has to kill 12 enemies, and he's got Zora money.
Was the stun prize single rupees? I missed that.
It was a single rupee.
Mm.
But he gets the 20 here if he goes down and does Zora.
They still have water.
20 in the waterfall, then yeah, he's good. But he might not want to do Zora yet either. I mean, this is a perfectly good spot to save and quit too. Maybe you want to, I don't know, you can go to Saha, check Eastern, go do Agina.
This is looking like an Aga seed. Right? Like, love, no hammer, not a lot of checks. We got the lamp and a sword. Probably see another sword here soon.
Well, we don't have Dark World access, but we don't have Aga access right now either. So who's to say? But the flippers always kind of give you that weird feeling. But I mean, like, what do you do if it's Aga? You just go check the pyramid and a few chests and pod that we won't be able to afford.
Well, hookshot is going to show up here soon.
Yeah, once you get hookshot, then I would say that changes things a little bit.
But it doesn't matter because the hammer's just going to be in. You're just going to go to hammerless, bowless pod to get the hammer.
Yeah. That is kind of how that works these days, isn't it?
All right, so Zora, $500. We get 10 arrows.
But on the other side, we got Zora money, and then also, in case you weren't looking, we did get the boots. I don't know how you feel about that one.
Oh, boots are all right.
That is some nice early boots, yeah.
Is that a hot take? Boots are all right.
They're all right.
I mean, they're all right.
Boot and sword, like, whatever. Back in my day, you don't get the boots till Ganon's Tower. Very fun.
All right, Bonk Rocks, there it is. There's Aga access.
Yeah, and there we go. That would give us logical access to get to the Dark World, to check Pyramid, to check a couple chests and pod. Nice use of the portal here by Linlinlin. I was kind of wondering if they were going to do that, but they'll just go ahead and hop in here and take a shortcut over and get the Zora checks out of the way for them and spend their pod money.
So logically, we've got Eastern, not fully completable, and we've got Agina. Do you just do Aga, or do you go check Eastern first if you're Lynn? Because we got the answer from saltyphry. Should I wait until we have? Should I wait to ask you this until saltyphry?
Yeah, wait till he is done Eastern, and then I will definitely get back to you on that one. I don't know. I think it's weird, and you can be a big brain forehead seed reader and be like, it's Aga. I know 1,000,000%. But then you could also just be kind of running the numbers, and you're like, man, Pyramid and like potentially getting immediately bow locked in pod doesn't seem like that great of a play either. Having the bottle definitely could help you make a decision, because you can at least guarantee you can clear every single chest in Eastern opposed to Helma.
Sure.
I think that's pretty cool. And then it would also depend on like how much money Lynn has too. I don't know if he has enough to do pod right now.
I don't know. It's still going down. He does not have enough money.
See, like that's where it gets kind of weird. You're like, all right, I know it's an Aga seed, I'm gonna do it, but you can't even get in pod. What are you gonna do once you do the pyramid? You're just gonna go back to the bush crab. When you could like maybe check Eastern and stuff and get, you know, maybe literally nothing, or maybe get some money, and then maybe, you know, there's a mirror or something, an Eastern or a hook shot. It's whatever.
I think it's pretty safe to say this is an Agassiz. So I don't think it's terrible to do it because he can always just save and quit. He knows the bush crabs are 20s. He could check Lumberjack, which he didn't do.
He didn't do that? I thought he did.
No, he did Bonk Rocks and then right into the portal.
And he just went to the portal. He didn't even look at Lumberjack. Okay. Oh, man.
We did get Powder in Eastern. That's
not quite useful yet.
Yeah, just nothing yet.
Well, do you think there is 47 enemies that he can stun and kill on the way from Aga 1 to Pod?
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't even need to be that many. I think there's 10. I think there's at least like 15 rupees we can get in Aga 1. This pot up here to the. I think he's even going to pick it up right here. It's going to have $5 in it. Never mind. See you later.
It really seemed like he was doing it.
Yeah, I thought so too.
All right. But, Eastern is a big dud. So just as I predicted.
That's what I was thinking too. Go to Aga.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Bonk check from Salty.
He doesn't have the option to do Aga yet, since he doesn't have the
sword, of course.
Sword. But he might check Lumberjack for us. And he does have pod money, so take that.
That's probably why Linlinlin didn't even bother checking Lumberjack. He's like, I'm gonna do Aga anyway, so I'll just get the item. How's that sound?
Yep. 69 rupees. Nice. Almost enough for the pod entrance.
Getting closer, yeah. We just have to stun and kill 31 enemies on our way over.
I like the quick math.
Yeah, thank you, man. I actually have, we actually have some people, you know, a team standing by in case we need to do math. I'm not doing that. That's just part of the SpeedGaming staff. They help us out with that.
Nothing on Lumberjack.
Just a heart container. Yeah, and also my math was incorrect. Well, my math was fine. It was someone else.
It's our assistant. Yeah, it's our assistant. We're gonna issue an apology for that.
Yep, and also we have if anybody's looking for a job, we have one new opening at SpeedGaming 6. Not connected.
Just got a stat in here. There could be anywhere between 0 and 15 blue balls from Aga, so thanks.
That's not true anymore.
Going into the fight, I mean.
Yep, well.
They handed me the note. Yeah, they handed me the note. Too late.
God dang it, we can't find good interns here anymore.
So there's only one logical check left, and that's Agina, I believe, which would be kind of funny if it had the hook shot for us to get across.
Yeah.
Chances are it's probably nothing.
I don't know, man. I'd say there's a pretty good probability that you know, there is actually something in Agina relative to what we have. I mean, we could be down to 3 logical checks. Agina, pyramid, and, you know, first chest of pot.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd say it's a pretty good chance for Agina. That's probably the best odds you get.
I think it's what, 33. I'm getting a note, 33% chance.
Yeah, and look, nothing on pyramid. Boy, it would have been galaxy brain to like find $300 there. That would have been so sick.
Yeah, that would have been
like,
great.
I knew it. I think he's gonna blind pull his heart piece here too. All he wants. Well, actually, this is actually pretty smart because not only will he get the heart piece, he gets pod money too.
Yeah, with the bush crab right there. So this will work out pretty well for Lynn.
For some reason, I wasn't even thinking that you would come up here. I thought you would go to the other one, even though this one's probably better.
I think the other one might be better because
this one. I didn't even know this one was here.
Also, those crows did not want you to have that money.
Yeah. After you kill the wizard, they multiply. Turns out the Dark World also counteracts as a mating season for the crows. It's very strange. It was a weird place, yeah.
What did Link do to the crows? Because they attack you before you even defeat Aga, so I don't know.
There is our pod money. No Agena, no Eastern Palace for Lin. We pod. You know what? I am going to stick with my investments, and I'm going to follow them. Not a bad play. I'll let you know if anything's in pod first. If that first chest has nothing, then I'll say, why didn't they do Agena?
Totally.
If I see a map, I'm gonna change my opinion real quick. But all things considered, Linlin never steps foot in Eastern Palace and does get to single dip it with the bow whenever he finds it. That will all but make up the difference of trying to beat the game without rescuing the princess. Green pendant pod, pendant swamp, 5/6 at thieves.
Pendant pod never has anything, so it's probably Agena.
I mean, you're feeling so good if it's pendant pod because you're like, I'll just go in here and get all the chests but Helmasaur and then never come back for the rest of my life.
Yeah. All right, down goes Aga 1 for saltyphry. And we are going to see, are we bow locked? Is this the hook shot? Is this the flute? Is this something?
Let's go map. Oh, it's smoky. We can keep going.
Yeah. Still could be bow locked, but
no, it's gonna be here. We both know.
Oh, we know because I mean we're not in the tournament anymore, but we know.
We know. So yeah, what? Hook shot, glove? I mean,
yeah.
A hook.
A hammer could do it too, because hammer would allow us to go.
Yeah.
Hype cave.
Hammer's a good one too. For sure.
Another key.
A flute would be kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
I would be very annoyed with a flute. Only a flute.
Yeah. I think hookshot seems the most likely. This is my guess.
Why? Swamp's a pendant. We don't even need it.
It's true. It's true. Once they find it, I'll tell you what it is, though.
Okay. Same, actually. I will do that as well.
So that was 4 keys in the front.
Does really help out the logic there in case we wanted to lock something in the very back. What's going on here?
We're mimic clipping.
Oh, okay. We are doing mimic clip. All right. I haven't seen this. That was very well done.
That was fast. That was real fast.
Yeah, that will allow us to save the bottle. That's a good heads-up play. Wants to hold on to that blue goo. Yeah, doing a mimic clip like that, it's kind of like doing, spin speed with your sword, but instead you do it with your D-pad. That was a sequence broken glove there, by the way.
Yeah, totally. That is not what we were supposed to be getting here, but hey, that works. Salty's got, even if Salty can't mimic clip, he's got that bottle, so he should be getting that glove as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty well done. The thing is it's a little bit more tricky than doing a spin speed because when you mess up your inputs, you kind of reset it, and I think you got to do it what is it, 7? Maybe 7 times in a row or something? Or 9? I don't know. It's some unusual number.
I learned something new. So we're gonna find a bow back here, right? That's the Oh my
well, you're
gosh.
right.
There we go.
All right,
All
there's
this
our bow.
clipping and potion glitching, and there's a bow.
Okay, so what?
So Lynn will be able to single dip Eastern now.
Oh yeah, that is very true. Single dip Eastern, and then you know, if we don't find anything else, what are you looking at? A few checks on Death Mountain. You're looking at catfish.
Oh, right. Yeah, the glove doesn't open up a whole lot. Maybe there's another one here.
I can't stand that it's always pod and never Eastern, man.
Yeah.
How is that always the case? Like, nah. Eastern, that's chump change. Pod, boy, that's where the good uns are, you know? Every time,
It is
you know?
two
It's
more
so
checks.
weird. Okay, and that was all that was there. So literally
Yeah.
a glove. And of course the bow. So maybe, you know, Armos too. I wasn't counting items at all in Eastern.
Yeah, there's one item on Armos, and then there's the green pendant as well, but I don't think we're gonna see that.
Well, we don't have the hammer.
No, I mean I'm talking about for the rest of the seed. Unless
Oh, for the rest of the seed, of course.
yeah. Lynn hasn't finished the did he do all the water checks? I guess he
Yeah, he did hobo.
okay. He just didn't check the island, I guess.
He would have been pretty short on money if he didn't, I thought. I mean, I'll assume he did hobo. That'd be really weird if he didn't at
Yeah.
this point, but I thought he did, because he would have been even more broke than he was.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's any items on Armos Nights. So
That's what I just asked you.
I don't know.
And you said yes, and now you've changed your mind.
No.
We'd fired the intern by the time we got there, so I've got no clue.
No, I was talking about Helmet Sore. I'm sorry.
Okay, that makes sense. And that's why you brought up the green pendant. I'm like, man, this guy's crazy. What's he talking about? I'm just joking. But I believed you and I trusted you, and now I feel betrayed.
I apologize. Someone's gonna get fired for that mistake.
Another intern giving us false information.
All right, so Salty, because Salty's already been to Eastern, it makes sense for him not to go back there if
he knows there's no item.
Yeah, so
yeah.
So he's gonna go up to the mountain here.
I wish you would have just went to Eastern though, because then I would have had a perfect representation of where the runners were in relation to each other.
Sure.
This is very important. Whenever you guys are on Restream and riding a seed, you need to think about these things. You know, when you make your decisions, well, where do I think my opponent is and what have they done? And I kind of want to, you know, make it asymmetrical. That way the commentators can have the best information to determine who's ahead and behind.
Exactly. I'm going to say, because I'm very smart, I'm going to say Lynn is ahead right now.
I think so too.
Oh my gosh, there's the hook shot.
Perfect. We just keep getting some help, all right?
Yeah, those boulders that we're saying you shall not pass. I'm gonna see how many pop culture references I can get in this commentary today.
Gandalf the Green.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, they are definitely doing Matumbo's work over there.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I'll help you out. We can come on board with this. No.
Very, very recent. A very recent reference.
All right, so we're gonna find our hammer over here.
Yeah, probably.
If we do find our hammer over here, do you venture over to Hera, or do you say, "To heck with that stupid pendant dungeon. We're going hype cave, baby"?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call. I mean, they have the hook shot, so.
Or will they find Nits?
Or possible. Well, once they find it, I'll let you know.
Or nothing, and then they go get the mitts from Agina.
Right. It's just a red potion.
Hey, Salty's happy to have it. He spent his doing
That's
Mimic
true.
Clip. He wasn't quite as well versed as Linlinlin was to save it. I still think that was a great play. I'm a huge fan of that. Oh, there's a book. That's really great. Thanks, game.
Book does allow us to fully complete Desert Palace, which is another crystal. There's another bottle. Not a whole lot here. We're not going to see Hera. I mean, even if Spiral Cave is the hammer, they're not going to.
I mean, even if Paradox Cave was the hammer, would we see, you know, Hera?
I think it's possible, especially since they had that book that I knew they were going to get there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, when you have the book, it makes all the difference. Hey, the Silvers! We can get them this seed! It's a miracle! They're just hanging out there on the floating island. I can't believe they got the 1 in a million seed where we allow silver arrows in hard mode.
Oh, I'm getting a note that's not going to be Silvers.
What? Fire that person! Oh my god, dude, we're just running through applicants here.
All right, just bombs in Spiral Cave. So we got the glove to get the hook shot to get the book, and now we
to get the Patagina.
Exactly.
Where are we going? Right, oh, we have hookshot. We could just not do desert as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a little surprising. I feel like desert is a pretty good play here, but again, I'm not in this race, so this tournament.
So what's over there? We got Skull Woods. We can do it. We have Thieves Town.
Yep.
We can do it.
Kind of. I mean, yes, possibly, but you run the risk of leaving an item there if we don't have the hammer.
Yeah, but who cares?
He says no to catfish too.
Yeah, who likes catfish? We've already done one of the fish. That's the rule of the fish. You just do one. You never do both, unless you have the mirror, and then you do none.
How far did you make it in this tournament?
Same as you. So I don't recommend taking my advice.
Just checking.
$300 there on bumper ledge. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking that. You could just take hookshot over here, even though I should have been thinking that. I was more thinking direct, just go where the item is that we immediately just got, which was book.
Right. Yeah, this allows you to clear out 2 crystals as well and get a whole bunch of items. So it makes a lot of sense.
And doing desert with flute and mitts is much faster than doing it the book way. So yeah, of course. I see both sides. I find no disagreements until I see, what's in desert. Then of course.
Right. And then of course you say do desert first, because
yeah, unless it's nothing, then don't do it. Duh. All right.
I'm also getting a note that you lost in the first round, I lost in the second round, so my knowledge.
Oh, never mind.
Information is just 1 round better than yours.
Yeah, but you played your round so fast, I think. I feel like you might have lost like physically before me, so therefore if I lasted longer, even if I didn't go further, I still made it further than you.
That's true.
In
I do get penalized.
Twisted delusion world, yes.
That does make logically I can't argue with that.
I didn't even realize you had played your first match because you were done with it so fast. So I apologize for the shade. That was not intentional. Fear Agent did better than me. You all heard it. You can clip it. I don't care.
I'm just reading the notes. That's it.
No. This was a flex. I'm 100% certain.
I would never do that.
I heard a button fly off of your shirt. You flex so hard, all right? And I don't appreciate it.
All right, so saltyphry gonna take on Mothula here with that half bar of magic and
yeah, not to be confused with half magic. It would be much better if we had a half magic. It was just a half bar of magic. Way less cool. A quarter less cool. That was from the note, not my own math.
Sure.
We are down to the part where if Moth gives us a hug, we die.
Yeah, he does have some potions. There we go.
All right. good.
Glad to see a lot of runners, have too much pride and say, "I'll do this without, drinking that potion." Get rid of that pride.
Both items there in Skull Woods, and we have Divergence. Linlin is going to Desert.
Oh, speaking of
magic.
Yeah.
How much time do you think that's going to save him on Moth? Do you think it's going to be the difference of this race?
If this race comes down, if this race comes down to between 3 seconds, maybe it's the difference. I don't know.
Okay. Also, I don't think he got both items in Skull Woods, unless...
Yeah, I'm going to say he didn't, because he's still in Skull Woods. I don't think he did the front at all. It's hard to watch two runners at the same time.
I thought he got an item from that one chest, but we just got both. That's the third item of Skull Woods, so we actually had the rare 3-item Skull Woods. That's what happened here. So good on him for sniffing that one out and checking that chest to see just in case if maybe there's 3 items in here today.
Would you pick up that half magic?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would have been trying to get that before Aga somehow. Maybe a little overworld glitch or something. That's how bad I would have wanted it.
Yeah. Okay, so Lynn, I think, only got 1 item, but he's going to go kill Landmo first. And then he can leave and get the second item and then check again afterwards. It seems like a pretty good route.
I like it. He's getting the half magic, so we can basically just tally him down for 3 seconds time save at Moth, according to Fear Agent.
Yeah, to be clear, in the beginning said I can't time anything. Couldn't tell you the difference between how fast something is or whatever, so.
It doesn't matter whether you admit to be wrong. We will still, point the finger and say you're wrong when you are. It does not matter if you come, up front with us.
It's true. I mean, again, I can't argue with the logic. Ak, where's the hammer going to be?
Where's the hammer going to be? It's going to be at Agina.
All right.
Or Hype Cave. But we have guaranteed that this was definitely an Aga required seed. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any.
Yeah, because there's only one check that would be in logic, and that's Agina, and it can't be
the myth or the hammer. Checks. Yeah.
All right, so Salty Fries enters Thieves Town as Lynn takes down Landmolus with a half magic.
You know what? I take it back. I figured out this scenario. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's hammer and glove and magic bat. Killed Aga for nothing.
The hammer and the glove at magic bat?
No, the hammer at Agina, the glove at magic bat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure that's 100% it. That does not seem like a very unlikely scenario at all in my mind. It almost seems guaranteed.
Apparently, I'm doing comms with SpeedGaming chat today.
No. SpeedGaming chat literally asked for an Aga seed out of a
seed. Oh man! So Salty Fry was setting up a death warp.
Did he take it too early?
Didn't get the 4th check.
Whatever.
Maybe it was the big key. I'm not sure.
It happens.
Oh, the mirror.
Oh, yeah. Desert was like what we were saying, probably the way to go. That will allow him to not orphan any of these checks whenever he decides to do his hook shot. And oh, that's an interesting one there.
Yeah, so this allows him to check Graveyard Ledge and K45.
It will also allow him to check Bombos too whenever he wraps around to it also. Opposed to it being really awkward for Salty Fry. And if the glove and or the hammer is at any of those locations, it's got even more awkward for Salty Fry because he'll have to do the entire loop again just to check it.
Just bombs, as I predicted in Agina. There's the ice rod.
The ice rod at Stumpy. I'm pretty sure I said that off stream and no video proof of it somewhere. See, I told you.
Yeah. So the mirror, that's an item because swamp is a pendant.
A pendant that we could check one chest in right now with no
Yeah,
hammer.
it's one of those weird items where it's like you don't really want to see it.
Who's Twitch chat now talking about hammer and swamp, buddy?
Okay, so we got our mitts in Hype Cave.
Okay,
That
that's
opens
good.
up a lot of stuff and things. Still no hammer though. Dark Death Mountain, is that calling?
Yeah, Dark Death Mountain seems good, and yeah, with the mitts at that location, I don't know. Mitts, when you have mitts, flippers, and fire rod, and no hammer, well, guess what? That freaking hammer can be like literally anywhere.
Yeah. We are seeing catfish from Linlinlin, so he is breaking the check both fish.
That's what you get. He didn't get anything from it.
So what are we looking for? We need the hammer. We need the flute. We need Samaria. And then possibly a medallion or two.
Possibly two. Yeah, that seems about right. And then we'll have to, get those silvers on the island.
Right. Unfortunately, Salty can't pick up that $20 because he doesn't have the mirror.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate for him. Sure, he would love to get that those silvers that don't exist.
They exist. They just change and morph. Oh yeah. Also,
I was going to say, look at both sides of the screen right now. These are all hot checks that we have not seen. King's Tomb, we got 10 arrows. Very boring.
And most of these checks are just trash.
Yeah, why do they keep doing that? Don't they know it'd be faster if they just went to where the items are? Yeah. Good
$50, $20. We don't need that.
$70. 90.
Oh, 90.
The post-it notes are just flying on my desk right now. Dude, this intern's getting a raise. That is what... Come on, give me the note. Give me it 170.
That's incorrect. Another fired intern. And we will need quick.
Now, what's Salty do next here?
Desert seems like a good choice for him.
Yeah, desert. I mean, he didn't have to do desert here, but I think that he will be happy that he did. Man, it kind of does seem like this route's going to work a little better for Linlinlin. But I mean, getting the mitts in Hype Cave is such a weird spot to get them. You're like, couldn't I have these like an hour, when I was in Village of Outcast, and I could have just done all this stuff? Because when you get mitts, you're not thinking like, oh man, I'm so excited to turn in the purple chest,
I know, right? Like, does Lynn go back and do the Smith chain after that?
I don't know. We'll have to see what
there's still the back of Thieves Town that we haven't seen yet either.
No, not even the back, but we also have the fourth chest as well.
Maybe I'm wrong.
And that one chest. A very unique situation today.
Maybe that was just a big key. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Imagine paying attention. There's some bully does here. Everybody's crowding the fire exit over here in Skull Woods. It's very rude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is actually a pretty nice swamp because you're going to do that middle chest, when you're kind of go mode in it with the fire rod, in case it's a small key or an item, and then you get the item on Moth, and then you get the item under the bridge, and you get a call it a day.
And then we'll, actually save a little bit of time over saltyphry because instead of, having to sacrifice his life to get to the beginning of the dungeon, we just mirror.
That's right.
I was going for the item first, too.
Yeah, this is going to work out for Lynn. So far, that mirror hasn't unlocked anything.
Does that stress you out? You're like, why'd the game give me the mirror? It must be for something. I have to chase it to all of the terrible decisions because there's no reason the game would not give me the mirror. Do you route like that sometimes?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean,
pretty much every time.
Every time, okay. I mean, I do too. And you know, it could be very true. That will definitely, you know, getting the mitts at Hype Cave does put you in a crossroads where you have to make decisions where, like, I have these really inefficient checks that are probably as close as they will ever be, but I have checks that seem a lot better, more efficient, you know, that are elsewhere. I'm ready to see this 3-second time save that we are not utilizing because we are not using our half magic. We are using spins.
Yeah, I'm getting a note. The time save doesn't happen if you don't use the half magic.
It's very unfortunate. But still had a much better, much cleaner fight. I would actually say that he saved well over 3 seconds there.
Get a note. It was 6 seconds.
All right, there you go. You heard it here first, 6 seconds. So Linlinlin is 6 seconds ahead in this race.
Do you think Lin full clears or goes to the back of Thieves Town?
I don't know. I think that's a very runner specific one. I think some runners always elect to do it. I think some runners will never do it. Maybe some, you know, make calculated decisions based on the items they have and the checks that they have left.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what he's going to do. I don't even know what you're supposed to do here. I would prefer Salty have done it first so I could see what was back there before I answered this question.
It's true. I, again, not in the tournament anymore, like to just do Thieves Town when it's there, even regardless of whether or not I have the hammer.
I mean, it definitely, it seems more likely that, you know, it will be fine. It won't hurt you in the end, but boy, when it hurts, it stings. I mean, it could literally just end your run if you know, did it early, then your opponent waited for hammer and there's something in the big chest, like, you might as well just call it a day. Like, you're toasted. And is that where you want to give up a win? I don't know. But then if the hammer's back there, then your opponent, you know, the other way around, and all of a sudden it's flipped to, Rando's too hard. I don't know how anybody plays this game.
Mm-hmm. All right, so where's Salty off to now?
He's got a mirror. He's going to go do King's Tomb, and then he's probably, I guess, going to maybe do Graveyard Ledge and Smith checks. What do you think Linlinlin's going to do here? Put you on the spot. I didn't answer the question.
Yeah, I'm so glad to have you here to not answer my questions. Let's make a prediction because I'm a gambling man. I'm going to say he goes to the back.
Okay.
And if he doesn't, I'm going to call you a liar when you say that I did say that.
I'm going to say he doesn't go to the back, but then if he does, I'm going to say I just did that so you wouldn't feel bad. Wanted to let you win something.
Gosh, I do need to win some things sometimes, so I appreciate that.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. We're not quick swapping, so you did it. I'm so proud of you.
It was an item too. 3 bombs. Maybe he did it and I missed it, but
that's true too. Maybe he did, and we were just like literally making fun of him the whole entire time for no reason.
Yeah, I wasn't making fun of him.
No, we were just bashing on him hardcore. I was like, this is really inappropriate, but I didn't want to, like, you know, try to put, you know, like any light on it, you know, to make you the bad guy. But
it's true.
You know, in hindsight, it did seem like it was a little inappropriate.
Yeah.
And I can't even back you up on it because I have no idea what happened.
Thank you. All right, first check of K45 from saltyphry. This is gonna be his first mirror check, I believe. Just a heart piece. That mirror does also open up Pendant Hera if anyone's excited to go up there.
I'm sure they're both just chewing at the bit, ready to get up there. Interesting doing K45 first here. I guess this means that he is going to do purple chest and he wants to dash all the way down there.
I like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of it, but I like that.
Again, couldn't tell you what's faster here.
Is he gonna dip into swamp if he doesn't find anything? I think that's like the best time to do it, right? if you're gonna make the dip.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you can also check powder too now. That's an option.
Oh yeah, that is an option, isn't it? Boy, wouldn't that be a heck of a hammer? Who doesn't love to see the hammer back there and having to give up on your portal to do it?
Oh,
you know what? Well, it's at the Smiths.
There we go. Just as I predicted.
Yeah, you did predict he was going to check powder right after he did Smiths.
All right, so now we've got some options with that hammer there, and
now I wish I was counting items in Thieves' Town.
I know. So you got a compass and a key.
He also got a big. He got a big key too.
Yeah,
I'm
big key.
100% sure about that one.
A compass was in the attic. The key was next to the main. I think there's an item in the big chest. Or it's a 50-50 because it's... Oh no, the map is up front.
Oh.
So there is an item in the big chest. Yeah. Well, thanks for aiming. Framing's always on top of it. That's good. Yeah, this could be bad if there is something. There's ether in hammer pigs.
Classic. You only know you need. You know, guaranteed you need Quake Medina. It's the only one you don't have. Rando, how do you know every time?
So I thought about picking up that purple chest, but now that he's got the hammer, gonna go back into Thieves' Town and finish that up, get in another crystal.
That's a good heads up play too. It's like the hardest decisions to make in Rando. Whenever like you get in, you have a plan and you're ready set out to do this plan, but then you get an item that you should immediately use before you go on with your plan. It's always so hard to remember.
Yep.
Like, you know, you get your mitts in Spiral Cave and you're just like, all right, save and quit. I'm done with Death Mountain. Oh, wait. Yeah.
All right, so saltyphry did, in fact, miss that fourth chest, so.
No big deal.
Got his 3 bombs, good to go. I was wondering why Lynn didn't do the Smiths here, but again, he doesn't have the mitts from Hype Cave. Ugh, what a terrible spot for that hammer. Because when do you want to go back to do the Smith chain?
He might do it now. I don't know. He's been very thorough.
Yeah, he hasn't really
after Aga 1, like he hasn't skipped really anything. He's been doing everything along the way. Gets his ice route.
So with hammer and mitts now, Ice Palace, I guess, will be on the table.
No, we don't have the cane. There's no way. It's an incompletable dungeon unless you have the cane.
Forgot about that. Hashtag ban Icebreaker. Am I right? Am I right, everyone? Just kidding. I love Icebreaker.
Okay, I was about to say, guys, I think my cat just got sick. I'm gonna have to go. Never mind. I'll stay.
Lynn gets his from bombs.
Well, I don't know what he'll do with the mitts. You know, Death Mountain looks good, but man, he might just be like, man, I might as well do Smith Chain. I'm already freaking here. We'll have to see.
The problem with Smith Chain is it's only 2/3 of it because you don't have the hammer. You know, he doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You are not wrong about that. Well, we'll see what he does.
And
I mean, getting the hammer is nice and all right now too. I mean, it lets us, you know, finish Swamp and all of that. But
sure.
Yeah, I mean, like you got Caneless Ice, you got Swamp. What else are we gonna do? Hera?
What's it gonna be here, Ak? What's it gonna be?
I mean, he's leaving. He's not saving quitting, so looks like he's gonna go get his hammer.
Yeah, this will be good. saltyphry gonna give us the big chest 4. Ooh, 3 bombs. Lynn gets bailed out there. Oh, he's not doing Smiths. He's doing the big bomb.
Of course he's doing the big bomb because us 2 commentators were completely aware of the fact that that option was on the table. We did not completely, like, not even realize that they had 5/6.
Totally.
So for all those people in chat thinking that he was just going to go directly to get his hammer, course he's doing Big Bomb. Why wouldn't you do Big Bomb here? Dude, I had no idea.
Try to set up the dash ends up taking probably longer than if he just walked up. But
I thought he was like legit going up there just to talk to the guy to see what the crystals were. It's like, that seems very strange, but all right, whatever.
I mean, he does play a lot of cross keys, so.
Also, I didn't see anything in the big chest of thieves, so.
It was 3 bombs.
Got to look at that one.
3
Nothing
bombs.
at the Fat Fairy.
Nice blue potion.
Yeah, and now you pretty much have to do Death Mountain, I assume.
Yeah. I think
This
probably.
head check?
Oh,
I guess that is very completable right now.
yeah.
All right. All right, well, when you're Linlinlin and you get your mitts and you go to Death Mountain and you find out that you need Quake, which you don't have, but even if you had it, doesn't matter because you don't have a hammer, but even if you had the hammer, it doesn't matter because you don't have Samaria. Nothing in Super Bunny, nothing in Hookshot Cave? Are you like, you know what, Hera? It's time to dance.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when you go back to the Smiths, and I mean, he might even do
It's Ether Tablet, too.
Ice Palace too. Oh, yeah, maybe Harris.
Oh, you're thinking Ice Palace before Smiths, too? Okay.
Well, again, not in the tournament, but I hate doing the Smiths.
Okay. Oh, you were just throwing off. No, we don't. We got to stop beating ourselves up here, man. You're just throwing out some options. That's all right. I mean, it's checks, you know. Ice Palace is.
It's a bad check though without Samaria too. So
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, unless there's a small key over on the other side, then technically it's still the same. Or you know, a small key in those 2 chests.
Yeah.
Because you'd still have to go through the front. Yeah. Who knows?
But we have the information that he needs to go to Smiths. So
yeah.
Obviously,
most simple, easy choice to make. Can't believe you wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Salty is going to go to Ice Palace because he can complete this dungeon. So this makes sense. This will give him crystal number 4.
Yeah, but what if Linlinlin just goes over here and hangs out in Hera and finds Canis Samari here? I would say that would be much better.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't dip Hammerless Ice.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't dip Swamp or Ice Palace, I feel like he'll be okay.
Fear, how come we skip getting the silvers? What's going on, man?
We're playing notes handed to me. We're playing hard mode.
Oh, what does that mean?
Means no silvers for you.
Well, I'm not in the race. It's Linlinlin. Why didn't he get them?
No silver. Come on, man. Come on.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
I can only make so many 90s pop culture references. You gotta work with me here.
Sorry. And yeah, in case you're not following along, which I'm sure you are because it's been beaten to death, but just because the item frame for the silvers were there, as soon as you pick it up, it turns into a green 20. Because we don't want silvers, because we want to see the amazing skill of these runners. And as I say that, I'm going to see this amazing skill bomb jump into amazing skill Herapot. Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah. Skills.
You think saltyphry remembers how to do this?
It looks like it. He's got it set up. He
Go.
pulls it off.
You don't have the second most recorded races, you know, in all of A Link to the Past randomizer history, and, you know, forget how to do Ice Palace bomb jump.
That's true. All right, so I'm guessing. I don't know if we've seen any items yet or not.
I feel like I have not seen any in Hera.
Did he skip the big chest? Did he not get the big key?
No, because, well...
I'm confused.
What?
He doesn't have a...
Because we don't have a small key, yeah. Well, maybe it was in the cage and you just didn't pick it up.
Yeah, that's possible.
Well, there was an item.
Okay,
Man,
so
it's so hard to track counting items in dungeons when like you're watching, because I see an item in a dungeon and if it's nothing good, I erase it from my brain forever.
totally.
So I have no idea usually.
Yeah, shout out to excuse me, Tracker again, 2D Tones for making sure all this stuff is tracked for us.
Oh, he opened the door doing hair pot, duh. That makes a lot of sense too.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't have that small key.
We're not leaving any stones unturned over here though. I mean, with no hammer and really not that many places to go, at least really none that look very appetizing. I don't blame him.
I haven't seen anything in Ice Palace. I saw 2 items, nothing exciting. So we're looking for Samaria, we're looking for that flute, and then of course Quake.
Yeah, and really not seeing any of those in here. Like, if this is literally nothing, then you know that, you could have had Samaria for Ice Palace pretty much, whether you wanted to do it or not. That is a single arrow.
Yeah, so that's all 3 items. So nothing in Ice. I'm trying to think where our next progression is.
This is going to be a big key. I did that one without notes, by the way. No one handed me a note on that one. I'm so proud.
Nice. Oh, no. Oh no.
Oh no.
That is the ultimate feel bad, because you spent all that time going to the basement to get the big key, and then he got locked in the hair pot. That's a tough one.
Yeah, so it's a very weird, glitchy thing, but much like real life, you have to use Haripot responsibly, and if you don't, you have to press left and then down. I think he did maybe a down or an up or something like that. You get stuck in that pot, and because you didn't use it responsibly, you also cannot use a mirror or anything. You basically just have to save and quit out.
Yeah, you're locked out. Yeah. Is this going to change Lin's play at all? Is he going to be like, when something like that happens to you in a big race, it's hard to stay calm.
I mean, it looks like he's just like, whatever, I did it, and I'm just going to imagine in my head that I did not get stuck there, and I went and I opened the big chest, and I got $20, and now that check is done, and I'm just going to continue on with my life. That way, you're not really losing any additional time.
Yeah.
Unless something is really good there, then all of a sudden, it feels a lot worse.
So, Swamp?
Yeah, Swamp doesn't seem like a bad play.
I think it's the only play that we have knowledge of. Of course, Salty hasn't done everything that we've seen.
Yeah, Spike Cave, Helmosaur, yeah, really nothing that great on the table. Salty, I don't think he's done Catfish yet.
Yeah,
he's
got like some one-off
challenge.
Yeah.
He hasn't done Bombos.
He hasn't done Pyramid Fairy.
Oh wait, does that mean saltyphry didn't do Purple Chest either?
No, he didn't. Yeah, because he went right from, he did Thieves Town? I don't think so.
Yeah, and then he just went up and did Ice. All right. Well then. Now, is he going to directly do Swamp here?
I don't know. He did check K45. I mean, if you're just going like, dense locations, Swamp is your most dense location that you've got here. So,
but it's Swamp. Yeah, Swamp.
I mean, we still need 3 items plus a sword would be nice too. So,
yeah, and silvers.
Yes, silvers.
All right, well.
So Lin is going to be able to do that dash thing with the purple chest here that you were talking about earlier that you thought saltyphry was going to do. So he picked up the purple chest and then just left it, and it's technically still with him, even though visually it's not.
Technically still with him. Like, technically how me and you are still in the tournament. Imaginary.
Yep. All right, first check, $20 in swamp. Purple chest to Gary. Oh boy.
Ooh, that's a great find
man.
there from
This
Linlinlin.
race, this race just keeps going back and forth. I mean, he's still probably gonna have to go to swamp.
Maybe,
But
maybe not. But that does save him like 90 seconds in Ice Palace, just outright.
yeah. I mean,
And
so
then,
what else? We haven't seen what else. I mean, we have.
Helmel Sword?
Oh,
Green
right.
Pendant?
Does he? I doubt he does that over swamp, though, right?
The Tower of Hera big chest and Spike Cave.
Oh boy. So who's in the lead here?
I think Linlinlin's still in the lead. I think he's doing all right.
Yeah, his thoroughness is paying off so far. Going back for that purple chest is that's a tough one.
Yeah. It could throw some really like niche scenarios, I suppose, though, that could kind of work out in his favor. Let's say the flute is somewhere really stupid, but like Quake is accessible, and then Linlinlin does all of Turtle Rock and gets nothing, then saltyphry gets go mode Kane, but vice versa, if flute is like in Turtle Rock, then Linlinlin of course is like, all right, cool, I'll do that. Then saltyphry gets to do all the dumb stuff until he finds Kane.
Yeah, it's true. If only we had all the information.
Yeah, we'll wait and give you a more correct summary of what you were supposed to do.
All right, so
Purple chest is very awkward for him though right now, for sure.
Did saltyphry just skip diver down room? Okay. It's a way to route it.
But not diver. I guess he maybe wants to do it with Samaria. It's very close. Okay, I see what he's doing here. He's skipping the boss. The boss is like the longest check. And he knew he was going to do this, and like if he had gotten a big key in any of these 3 chests too, he would have like... I know this seems strange to you, you don't see this route. I actually do like this route when you're doing a pendant swamp. Because Argus is like the longest check. And if you don't want to fully commit to the dungeon, you can skip Argus. It's like, everyone goes to Pendant Pond, they skip Helmel Sword, they don't think anything of it, but nobody skips Argus.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Hey, I like it. I've never seen it, but I like it.
I've seen it very rarely. It does seem like a less meta one to do, but sure. The only bad thing about it is like, I don't know, if you're gonna do left side just got so much longer now.
Yeah.
But it didn't look like we were diver downing anyways, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like just doing left side first is probably faster. Again, I don't know. I'm not sure.
If you're gonna do the diver down, of course.
Yeah, something might not know the bomb diver down, which is very possible.
It's gonna get kind of weird though if you do like this and skip Argus, and it doesn't pan out for you, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, let's do Pendant Helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if Argus like was guaranteed to be a dungeon item too, like that makes it even more sweeter as well. But just like that, Linlinlin is basically breezed through Ice Palace. The power of Samaria. There's a shovel. That's great. And then, yeah, after this, he doesn't really have too many delightful options left. Are we going back to Argus? No.
Oh, man. So, there's still one item left. It's just so awkward to ever have to go back and do it. I mean, saltyphry is banking on there nothing being there. Put his chips on the table. Is it going to be this shovel here?
I want to see him skip Moldorm too. Do everything.
Just skip all the bosses. Yeah.
Yeah, go get the big key, then do Hera Pop, and then just do big chest and out. catfish, just a heart container.
Oh man.
Wait.
So we, the audience, are down to Helmosaur, Green Pendant, Argus, Spike Cave, Hera Big Chest. That's it. I think that's it, right?
I think that is it. It does sound right.
So now Saltyphry is going to have to go back and unless he might take this bomb into pod. I feel like that's probably his next play. Or else you just go do like one of those random one-off checks that you skipped out on. Or I guess,
too.
Yeah. Okay. He does still have Hera too. There's that possibility. I'm almost 100%. I'll say 99.9% certain we're going to see Argus from Linlinlin.
I think so too. Again, I think Saltyphry's choice of how to route Swamp there was very niche. But I do think it was fairly appropriate given the circumstances. Unless there's something on Argus and then, completely just take my whole entire sentence and change all the words to be the exact opposite. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do here. Helmosaur or Catfish? This looks very Helmosaur-y.
Yeah, this is 2 items over 1.
It's crazy. Screw you, Argus. I'm killing Helma.
All right, so we're gonna find. Gosh, watch it just be Hera Big
or Spike.
Yeah, Spike. Oh, that's been a hot spot this tournament. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, Spike is a thing.
No hot spots.
It really does seem like Linlinlin is just very, very far ahead. I think even if it is Hera Basement, like he's still in a really good spot here.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to think Saltyphry, like even after doing Helmosaur and then finishing Eastern and then turning in that pendant, like it's going to be like Dome Swamp. And then if it's like the big chest to Hera, then whatever. Then that's going to get there faster.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, he still has to go back and finish. So he's going to be able to combo this in with Eastern as well. So he's going to finish this up and finish Eastern up as well. So I forgot that he
still has to do purple chest too. So
yeah.
That's good routing from Linlinlin. It kind of does seem like maybe he didn't get the better end out of the deals, but he's most certainly seems like he has a lot more stuff done.
Yeah, and a seed like this where everything's really spread out, it kind of pays off to be full clearing.
Yes, because then when you have to double back on yourself, you're just going like everywhere. You know? Chicken with your head cut off routing.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite part of watching like some of the races whenever it gets into like junk hour time and everyone has to go double back on all of their skips. And you're like, what the heck? You didn't check this?
All right, we're going to get some new information here from both of our runners at almost the same time. Salty going to take down Helmosaur. Lynn going to take down Argus.
And what's better for Salty in this situation? Like, the next item we find, he probably needs it to be Quake, right?
Yeah, Quake would be good.
I feel like Flute would be pretty
really bad. Yeah, Flute would be bad. All right, Helma
is done. Argus is almost done. Both are going to have items. Both we have not seen. It is...
Oh, Quake. Oh, my gosh.
Gosh.
This race just got interesting. Actually, it's been interesting the whole time, but it makes it sound cooler.
If I see a Flute here, so help me God.
Oh, no. Oh, it's the big key, so he's going to have to go back.
Nice pendant of power pickup there. Saltyphry also got the pendant of power, but it's the one you can turn in and get an extra item from Sashrala.
So, as long as the flute is in Turtle Rock, I think Lin is still okay.
I mean, I think so too. I mean, in that case, by your analysis, that means Linlinlin is okay regardless.
Yeah.
Because if the flute is anywhere but Turtle Rock, I believe that's very bad for Saltyphry. Unless, of course, somehow he like finds it and finds Kane, but I don't know how you could do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you could.
I don't know.
Maybe you could just like get flute and Spike Cave and then like go turn in your flute, but then you're like, I'll do purple chest real quick. Oh, sweet. I don't know. It does seem like both of them in that last location, what they're looking for.
Yeah. So Lin's gonna finish up Swamp here and get a shovel, which gets him a heart container. And I think all he'll have left is the 2 mountain checks and then Pod. So I feel like Pod is probably his next best play.
You think so?
Is it going back up to the mountain doing Spike Cave and Hera?
I think so.
Yeah, it's probably faster.
Mostly because of Spike Cave, not because of Hera Big. But it's hard not to, like, even though you probably don't want to do Hera Big because you're upset and you, like, hold a grudge. Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet. But maybe he'll go Pod. I have no idea, man. Only got 2 choices left. They both really don't seem great.
Yeah, I think Salty now heads up to Hera from at this point.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to do purple chest. Maybe he wants to do catfish. Maybe he wants to turn in his green pendant.
Oh yeah, we do have that green pendant. All right, green pendant you have. Heart container. So we're just looking for that flute now, as far as our knowledge.
All right, it's mountain time. Does seem very close, but yeah. After mountain, you know, unless flute is here, which I don't know really if that's better for Saltyphry or worse. Then Saltyphry has catfish and purple chest.
Yeah.
Those are 2 really good checks, you know, basically right next to each other. We are staying in the Dark World. This looks like we're going up. Hammer pegs. No?
No, he did hammer pegs already.
What's he doing?
Thieves Town?
Ooh, I didn't think of that one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, it doesn't seem that bad, all things considering now. We forgot about that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is going to give Saltyphry some time that he desperately needed.
Yep. Salty at this point is going to have to do the basement of Hera, right? Because he has so few checks.
I don't know, man. It's up to him. We still haven't done catfish. I don't know how you feel about the Hera basement.
That is true. Oh, he's going right away.
Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm here for... Yeah, he's team no pendant boss, so... Yeah, what if he goes and kills Argus before he does purple chest?
Oh man, no, there's no way. And Salty, you know, he's made a couple of skips here and there, but I feel like at this point he has no other option than to be thorough because there are so few checks left.
Yeah, this is where Linlinlin's gonna get nothing from the big chest, save and quit, and remember he killed Aga. And he's gonna be like, I was trying to go to the mountain, but you know what? Screw it. Since I'm here, I'm going to Pod.
Oh yeah.
This is it right here. And he's gonna be like, whatever, fine, I'll go Pod.
Confirmed.
Or this was very intended, either way. There he goes.
Man, this is really close.
Pod is not the shortest check. Saltyphry having to make the choice between Purple Chest, Catfish, or Argus. Literally 3 checks on different corners of the freaking universe that, you know, all suck. And then still has to finish, you know, Hera, the new Spike Cave.
Just a 20 there in Hera, so.
It's the annoying Spike Cave, too. Whenever you do it, you get sent to the pyramid.
Yeah.
Oh, that means he's going to do Catfish next. 100%.
Oh, right after. You mean he's going to do Spike Cave and then do Catfish? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It still seems like Linlinlin is going to make it. I think he's going to be into Hera before Saltyphry.
Well, he's not going to go to Hera. He's going to Turtle Rock
Sorry,
after
not
this.
Hera. Yeah. It's an old man moment by me there. I'm very sorry.
Salty doesn't even want the 20. Don't give me the 20. Don't give me the pendant. I'm out of here.
All right.
Is it Spike Cave going to have our flute?
Flute here?
Oh, we'll never know.
What?
Well,
well, I get he has no invincibility item, so he's not even.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's true. I think.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I bet somebody told us that too, maybe multiple times, and we didn't pay any attention to it. And I'm glad.
I think he could have brute forced his way through there with the bottles he's got.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to because he's like, you know what? All the invincibility items are somewhere else. Oh, and Graveyard Ledge, by the way.
Checking Catfish either.
He is. He's doing Graveyard Ledge first.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah, Linlinlin, even though, like, literally, seemingly giving all the time back, Saltyphry now is doing these checks that got him ahead, but, you know, it being on Purple Chest, he's kind of isolated, so Linlinlin is going to get his Quake when he finishes Helmosaur here. Probably will still turn in the green pendant. I don't think you're just like, you know what, we don't have time.
Yeah, you want to save and quit out of the light world anyways, so.
That's true, too. But then after that, man...
He's having a hard time here. He's already used... Oh, man, that was
God,
super
that was
close.
Very scary.
Yeah, he used the potion, too, on that, so...
Yeah, that was good by him to do that dash turn to get that hammer in. And there's his Quake. And his green pendant of power. I would say dying on Helmosaur, I would have changed my opinion a little bit.
What would you have changed it to?
To Saltyphry being ahead.
Hmm.
But all things considered, this is still going to be razor close.
Yeah.
I presume.
Yeah, I think Salty's going to go get his... I think he's going to do Purple Chest now, right?
I don't know. I mean, if I see a save and quit at Link's house... All right, yeah, this is Purple Chest. Okay. Unless I start seeing him check, you know, bomb walls and, you know, Kakariko, then I'd be a little concerned.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Linlinlin, first up the mountain. Saltyphry is on his way to do the exact same thing, just needs that Samaria, which is here on Purple Chest. It's probably going to be about, what, 40, 50 seconds?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know if he's going to... Because he's going to have to... Is he going to do dash or do you save and quit with Purple Chest? I'm not sure. What's faster, Ak? You tell me.
I don't know. Dashing? Dashing's probably better. Like, if save and quit, you'd save the mirror transition in the extent you haven't killed Aga. But we've killed Aga, so just run. See you later. It's so demeaning, man. Why can't you just pretend I've had it the whole time? Why's it gotta be like a game of tag?
right, so we got to find that flute. Good chances it's here or spike chest.
Yeah, and these were like maybe some of the weird case scenarios, but like it's not really that strange. I was thinking like maybe if it's not directly the flute, which is really only facilitated in a very few items, like it could be Berna or Cape or Mushroom, and I think that's it. Then at that point, Linlinlin has to be like, no, I don't want to do Hera Big Chest. And Hera Big Chest is not a time-consuming check, but this is very close.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, we're still on Master Sword, and we have all of Turtle Rock, Meyer, and GT, which are all very execution heavy. So, you know, opportunities to lose and make up. There's the mushroom. All right.
No. I was just kidding, man. I was thinking of any weird case scenario, but it's going to be flute directly in here.
Yeah, I think so too. We gotta see a sword sometimes soon because we've checked everything else. I guess both of them technically could be in GT as well. But...
They're all gonna be in Meyer Shed, all three of them, and no, they're not gonna check it.
Meyer Shed has 3 checks.
Yes.
Nice. Maybe that's why I keep losing.
Yeah, you gotta open the secret chest.
Yeah.
How about Meyer Shed and Checkerboard? The math checks out on that one.
That works out.
I think you still check Checkerboard though. You got a flute anywhere. You got a mirror anyways.
Yeah.
But maybe not. Who knows? All right. Linlinlin enjoying his half start here in Turtle Rock. saltyphry hot on his heels, but
yeah,
looks like he is going to need some help from Linlinlin in order to catch up.
Lin's not one to give up a lot of time though. This dude is
no, he's been playing phenomenal the whole time.
Yeah, pretty good at this game.
We talk about saltyphry, you know, being a veteran runner, but like, I mean, who plays more than Linlinlin? Like, I think Linlinlin would have just as many games, if not more, than saltyphry. He just hasn't been playing as long. It's
Someone's
really
gonna have to explain to me that bunny sprite because I have no idea what's going on there.
It's a bottle of milk. What was that? I have no
Is
idea
that what
what that
it was?
was.
I have no idea.
Clue. I don't even know what the regular Sprite is. It looks like a doctor.
Yeah, I think it's from Phoenix, right? I think.
It's a bottle of luminol. Oh, okay, that makes sense if it was from the Ace Attorney series. Well, there you go. He's a detective, lawyer, and forensics person. Linlinlin has it all with this Sprite.
All right. I know nothing about that series, sorry.
You know, Zelga and Wallkicks, you know, hate you forever, but who cares about them anyways? I'm on your side.
The most important question of the day, do you check Mimic K first or
Don't get me started on this one.
TR Big Chest?
The
people want to know. The people want to know.
I have a very firm opinion of this one, and I will never change my opinion on it. I cannot stand when you go do the Turtle Rock Big Chest first. Because if it's not in the Turtle Rock Big Chest, which is the most likely scenario, you give up an extra transition by having to go in and
Oh
out.
my gosh.
Oh my freaking god! All right, so what I was saying is, if you're looking come on, just check it there first. Oh my god!
Oh man, that was too good.
It's never been.
Oh, that was too good.
Oh, I'm so mad now. I'm never doing commentary again. This is my retirement.
So,
Big Chest retired.
Confirmed. Always check Big Chest first. Everyone.
I'm so mad.
All right, so that is go mode.
There you go.
Yeah. He'll probably do all of Laser Bridge though. Still looking for a sword, I imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be feeling behind after that, like Hera play and stuff, and last location in Quake and all those things. So there's a
He
possibility.
didn't, no. Until he checks that here, a big chest, he didn't last location, nothing. All right,
That's
mister.
true. All right. There's the key. He is checking.
Sword? Oh, just a compass. God, I can't believe the flute was there. So my point is that the Hera Big Chest does not have a guarantee to be the item, much like the Mimic Cave will always have a guarantee of being an item. So therefore, probability sakes does suggest that if you are looking for something, it's more likely to be in Mimic Cave than it would be the Turtle Rock Big Chest.
Listen,
But you know what? I was proven wrong today because it was
Yeah.
there, and like it doesn't matter if you take all the data of 1 million seeds. Today you should have gone Big Chest first.
Yeah.
Therefore, I'm wrong with my point forever.
Results-oriented thinking. That's how
You're
I live my life.
Yeah. Good old Hammertronics. Flute for Salty Fry.
Yeah, go mode for Salty. Go, go, go. Who's going to make those extra checks and find that sword?
Or who's going to have the awesome Master Sword Silverless Cannon? I do believe Linlinlin has a fantastic Master Sword Silverless Cannon. He elects to use Samaria strats, definitely the fastest way to do it. It is dangerous, but only if you don't know what you're doing, and when you're a master, you know what you're doing, so therefore, he's really good.
Alrighty, so now he's going to have to remember to mirror, save and quit. Or I guess you could go from the pyramid and just mirror over. There's no wrong way to doing it here, I think. Time is an abstract.
Probably faster just to mirror. Yeah. Alright, it's like 135.20 whenever he was exiting Turtle Rock, Salty Fry. Checking out to see if this rail is very solid. It is indeed on there really good. Shoutouts to the architects of Turtle Rock for going by the building code there. He gets his key, he's out.
Oh man, that means I don't think he's checking anything else that he doesn't have to. He also second to last location his go mode or his progression, since he did have Argus available still.
Yes, that is correct also. And when you have that many checks available and yet you don't get your item that fast, it doesn't feel good. I mean, man, you gotta be feeling so good finding that Quake there, but then when you can't find Samaria and you end up doing all the other crap anyways, that doesn't feel good. Not last location in Quake, though, should, feel like a godsend in a seed like this. And Linlinlin actually really did want the last location as Quake. He just, ended up not doing it because he got stuck. Maybe Ether after all.
Yeah, I got that. Well, I don't remember where that was.
Salty Fry will probably not want to get hit by Trinex here. It will not be good for him. Swing and a miss. All right, we got it. So yeah, he's a good minute behind.
Yeah.
Excellent Meyer too.
Yeah, we're gonna get a Godmire, so we don't even get to get any other checks for looking for that sword.
I hope so. The Meyer checks are the worst, man. Like, I don't know what is up with his dungeon, but you don't ever find both items until you check every single chest.
That is true.
What is going on in this place? It is so weird. I hate Meyer items. There we go, Godmire. And come on, you can do it. We'll take the stairs. No big deal. Elevator's out of order. I'm gonna take the stairs.
Just about there.
Yeah, it was pretty... Nah, you gotta try. I always respect the effort.
Oh, for sure. It does check for a random sword in that location, but Not
Could've been
today,
solar.
just a key. God. All right, there's the flute for Salty.
Yeah.
On his way.
Linlinlin is moving right now. Master Sword Vitreous is not the most fun fight. We do have plenty of arrows. We did manage to sneak an invincibility item. You know what? I think that invincibility item was in Mimic Cave too. It's gonna make all the difference, you know, for all the.
I don't think.
For all the haters, you know.
I bet you 1,000 channel points he doesn't use his Cane of Burna.
Ever?
No, in this fight.
No, that's not how that works. It's got to be ever. Because
I mean,
we're talking about checking
used it.
Mimic Cave. All right, well.
Bet rescinded. Bet rescinded.
Let me just go ahead. He at least quick swap to it, so I don't care what it is. You freaking. I want to see that money in my account right now.
I changed my mind when he brought it in, when he quick swapped to it as he entered
There we go.
the boss fight.
I'm a rich man. And you know what? I'm rich thanks to him checking Mimic Cave, so guess what? I was right all along.
It's true.
Good fight,
Nice setup there, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky to get on that wall. Like, you literally have to be exactly flush with that wall, but if you ever look left, you will no longer be flush.
Yeah.
Well, how does he get there without looking left? He uses his boots and does a dash turn. That way he can change his facing direction without actually moving. But that's also crystal number 7. Fear Agent is going to go over the game with you right now. But it doesn't look like you need the help. Fear Agent, go over the game. Why aren't you talking about it? I've not given you any chance to speak right now, yet you are still not going over this game. Fear, come on.
The game is they need to defeat Ganon.
Oh, there you go. All right, so whoever picks the number between 1 and defeat Ganon will win a...
We have nothing. We got nothing for him. Sorry.
You will win nothing. There we go. All right.
There's some numbers. People, there's a key, and people guess where the key is. It's too much work.
Somebody picked defeat Ganon -1. Oh my god. Yeah. And I can guarantee you with 100% accuracy that unless that key is in the first or second or maybe third chest, I'm not going to know which one it was.
That's correct. I might not even know if it's past 1. I might forget.
I can do Hope Room into Torch, but then after that, it's like whatever.
Yeah, I don't know Lin's route. He might go Stealthos first. I don't know.
Yeah. And the race, I would say, is still... Man, it seems like... Was I off when I said a minute? Was it like 2 minutes?
Yeah, it's probably closer to maybe even close to 3. He's got to climb and open and still has to defeat Viddy. This is... He's got some time to make up, for sure.
Yeah, I think I just looked at the second timer, but I think I ignored the minute part of it. Oh,
wow, that was nice.
That's Moses over here.
He just stood there the entire time. Oh, it does finally take a hit. That was impressive. All right, he is starting Hope Room first. So the first check that he will do will find bombs. The second chest will find the not the mirror shield. That's the fire shield, which is the last shield that they could find here.
Yeah.
Hard mode.
And given we got a shield on Vitreous, they didn't have shields for the entire game. I don't know how they managed.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Wow.
Tough.
No small key in Hope Room really does take away some of the routing intricacies of it. But I will say, you know, if you happen to someone goes full left here and then the other one goes right, that's a huge amount of time if they take it all the way to Ice Armos. That's like 3 minutes right there. He's got Ether out. He's going to kill him.
I like this play. You know, there's a route that I like that I first saw you do, which is Hope Room. If you don't get a key, you go left to... All right, you can get it, Lynn. You can get it. There we go. You go to a rando room and then mirror out of rando room and go right. I like that route.
Are you talking about that one race I had against Dainty in the like League Season 1?
I have no idea. I just saw you do it one time, and I was like,
I'm
oh,
pretty sure that's one of the few times I've done that. Yeah, the logic behind that is you skip out. You do Ice Armos guaranteed last. Ice Armos I would say is like the lowest the slowest 3 checks of the game, but with the current meta, like that route really makes your game very volatile.
Sure.
But it can work sometimes. I mean, it did like once.
Here's the thing: is like wherever the big key is, whoever gets there first gets there first.
No,
So,
I would like to know more about this, please. Can you continue?
So it's random, and if you guess right, you might get there first. There it is in Random Room.
In Random Room, all right. So really not a lot of room to be made up there for Salty. He is basically behind the GT key search.
Yep. Probably, what, 2 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, that seems about right. About 2 minutes. Yeah.
Still no sword.
2 minutes and 8 seconds, I think, is the difference here. Yeah, no sword. Maybe you could do some different routing and somehow sneak a sword that your opponent is not going to get. However, it does seem like might not be enough to make up the difference, you know, given that you will have to do additional checks too to find that sword.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Salty's not getting a sword that Lynn's not getting. Maybe if he went to Stealth's room first and went right, maybe there's a sword in Compass room.
Yeah.
He would never know that though, so.
I mean, yeah, that would, you know, get him tempered, but that would also add like a minute to your time, and I don't think.
Yeah, that's true.
Master Sword tempered versus tempered is going to save you 3 minutes. And if there's one upstairs, then, you know, then you just feel even more shilly. Good gauntlet here, using that half magic liberally.
That's probably my least favorite. I know people don't like the Stealth's room, the number 2, but I think that room right there is actually my least favorite.
That room is the worst. There's, you know, those extra enemies, and then they're moving on a conveyor, zipping around, and they've got, you know, freaking linebackers or BMO statues, you know, guarding them. I hate that room too. It's not just you.
Especially when it goes when they walk in between those spikes because they're so special.
Yeah, how do they do it? Every time I do it, I just, you know, end up making a weird noise and falling backwards.
Yeah. Almost the 1 cycle for Lynn. We need to pick up a little bit of magic here, but should be all right.
I was gonna say, I think he still has his potions, but I don't remember how many we used on Helmasaur.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Forgot about that.
But I think that blue one he has is still the blue one, the original blue one, the one that 99% of the runners would end up using, but not Linlinlin because he's a professional Mimic Clipper.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's see if he uses it too. I hope he does. That way we can like give him even more props for saving it for the rainy day, you know, an hour and 50 minutes in the seed. But yeah, looking at the timer, it didn't really, I mean, the seed was kind of a grudge, but I don't know. Normally when seeds take this long, I'm bored out of my mind. This had actually been pretty exciting the whole way through.
It's true.
But
yeah.
When they take, it's like when you're at this point of the seed, you're like looking at, you know, man, is my opponent done yet? Like, how does anybody take this long to finish? Normally, everybody finishes, you know, within this range. Like, how much could possibly go wrong? I mean, I guess we do like literally every dungeon.
I think the big difference for Salty was after Thieves Town, he went and checked the pedestal instead of checking purple chest.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that saved him an Argus kill, but I don't know. Probably would have rather had that Samaria.
Right. I mean, that again, all in retrospect with having full perfect knowledge, it made sense what he did, but.
No, he shouldn't have done it. He should have never went to Swamp. She just went to Helmasaur. It was so clear. Alright, are we gonna get our sword here in this chest? What do you think?
No.
I think, no. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I said it first. Stream delay.
That's true. I am on a 3-second delay, so. I think that's the worst feeling when you play this game and you're an hour 50 in and you have to fight and you've cleared pretty much every dungeon and you have to fight Ganon with a Master Sword. Ugh, it's the worst. That's the worst.
You're right about that. That does stink. You're like, what the heck, man? I've been opening chests for almost 2 hours now, and I don't even have a sword.
It's like one thing if it's like a one jet seed, you do it in like 110 and you skip out on a bunch of stuff, but they've cleared like everything.
Look at his tracker.
Yes, it's pretty nuts.
If he only had the bug net and those silvers he skipped on the ledge, it'd be full.
Yeah.
That's the last silver joke I'm gonna do. I promise.
Thank you. Well, we are 3 minutes away from the seed being over, so
you're right. Maybe I can't get another one in. All right. I am excited to see this Master Sword Ganon. Immediately quick swapping to Kane. I love it.
Are you a Samaria Master Sword Ganon fighter too?
I am one who appreciates it.
I can't do it. It just makes my fight worse.
Worse. I mean, that is definitely the risk that's associated with it. And that is why I am impressed with what I've seen so far. And I mean, this is, what it takes to make it this far. Here we go. Yep, getting in the bubble, setting it up here. Yeah, this is good stuff right here.
Yeah, this is nice.
I mean, he does have half magic and cape, but without it in like these weird positions, it's so hard to get those spins in.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you can't hug Ganon here. You'd be in trouble. So
you can. It is very not recommended.
I think you could take one hug.
Oh, he would get one and then have a half heart left. But he doesn't need to, and he wasn't even planning on it because he's like, guess what? I'm actually pretty good at this game.
Yeah.
And that was a fantastic Ganon fight for Phase 1 and 2, so I would say that he is very good at this game.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
You're telling me that floating island is actually Zebus? That's very strange.
Now you know. Learning lots of new stuff today. Set up for triples. We've got 24 spins here. This is definitely not the most difficult part of this fight. It's just the longest.
Good job getting that triple there. That's always the sneaky one to get. The bottom one's not so bad. The top ones are always the ones that give me a lot of problems, but he has not really missed a spin yet so far.
Yeah, it turns out Linlinlin is really good at this game, and he's shown it. He just hasn't given Salty any opportunity to make a comeback at all.
Oh, definitely not once they hit go mode. He has been flying. And yeah, this is practically almost a perfect Ganon fight so far. Didn't get that one, but that's okay.
That's a tough one to get.
It's still perfect in my book.
And just showing how close this is. I mean, Salty is on phase 2 already, so.
Yeah, but he's not going to have nearly the phase 2 that Linlinlin here had. I think he's even going to get an extra cycle out of it. Yep.
There it is.
GG's to Linlinlin. That will advance him to the round of 16. That will unfortunately eliminate saltyphry. As long as he can make it through this door. I don't want to say that, the race is over till that happens, because unfortunately I've actually had to see that happen during this tournament, but it doesn't matter. GG's to Linlinlin.
GG's. See if we can talk to Linlinlin. Finish up this saltyphry fight here. It is on phase 3, so he's not too far behind.
And also, hello, GG. It is. Excellent race, man. How you feeling?
Bad. That was a very bad seed.
What
Thanks.
So let's talk about. I know you just won, and we want to revel in the fact that you won. But let's talk about Hera.
I think you did a great job, and I personally didn't want to talk about that, but you know what? Beer did bring it up, so.
I mean, the thing is, I started my my Hera pod in a weird position, so I thought I didn't have it. So I was going back, so I pressed left and soft locked.
That makes sense, actually.
So was it on your mind at all as you're clearing Swamp Palace for no value?
Not really. Not really.
I told you he's a professional hack.
The thing that was on my mind wasn't me not checking the pedestal. That was the thing that was on my mind.
And you know what's funny about that is that it actually was kind of what's put saltyphry behind is instead of doing Purple Chest, he did Thieves Town, and then had the option of either doing Purple Chest or checking Ped, and he checked Ped. I mean, he could have done both, but it would have been kind of awkward from there.
The thing is, like, I at this point I was missing the Cane, the Flute, and Quake, so I was actually going to Swamp. Like, there's no way all three of them are in Ice, right?
Sure.
So I was going to Swamp after the Purple Chest, and then Purple Chest was the Cane. So I was like, okay then. Just with the laying Swamp that had nothing, not even a sword.
Yeah.
Like dumb forced double dip of pendant pod is always a tough one to get back to within reason.
And that's
but at the same time, you know your opponent, like, unless he just goes back to part after getting the hammer, but with the hammer being so late, you don't really see it. Like,
yeah.
Get your GGs in chat for saltyphry, who finishes with a time of 1:54.53, 2 minutes and 8 seconds behind Linlinlin. And we are now joined by saltyphry. GGs, dude.
Thanks, GG.
Tough seed, man. That seed was pretty brutal.
Yeah, it could have gone a lot better, obviously, if I checked that Purple Chest a lot earlier for me. It kind of came down to when I came out of Thieves Town there, I was looking, and I needed 3 items. I needed Quake, I needed the Flute, and I needed the Cane, and I could beat all the pendant dungeons. So I'm like, let's go have a look at this pedestal, see if there's anything on there instead. Because originally I was planning on going and getting the Purple Chest there and turning it in, but instead I went the other way, and there was kind of history at that point in time.
I think the question acted, I think, a really good job of explaining it, but can you kind of walk us through your swamp routing? Because that was a little unusual, I would think, or something that I haven't seen a lot of.
Yeah, so since it was a pendant and I knew obviously that pedestal wasn't required, my whole goal was kind of to avoid doing Argus if possible. And then if that last chest that I opened hadn't been a map, that would have been ideal in that situation. And then it came down to the situation where I could go kill Argus. But then I was thinking, oh man, Argus could have the big key and I got to come back in again. But there's so much other stuff I could just go do. So eventually I just decided to abandon Argus in the end. But yeah, so I went all the way to the back, kind of thinking this way also, if I found originally finding the big key in the back, I could also check the big chest when I kind of head back that way, was kind of my original plan as well. But yeah, that's just kind of what I was thinking with that.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Thank you for making me also feel smart. I do appreciate you saying everything I had said. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Like Argus, like especially with Master Sword, it's obviously not an insignificant amount of time. So if you can skip that in one way or another, right? It's like I was really hoping that like the map was on there, and I already knew obviously pedestal wasn't required. So there's no reason to go there at that point in time if you don't have to.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell Fear. He just wouldn't listen to me, man. He just kept saying, no, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, Fear, come on, man.
Definitely. That was definitely what I was saying.
Yeah, exactly what happened.
Well, overall, any other thoughts? Either one of you want to talk or mention or talk about with the seed or the tournament? This is unfortunately your exit, Salty.
But that was going to happen sooner or later, so that is what it is. I mean, the seed is like the complete opposite of yesterday's seed. I mean, this time I actually made the play of going into Swamp kind of early, where yesterday's seed I kind of put Swamp off to the very end, and that's kind of what cost me in that race. So that kind of feels ironic. And then obviously going in almost full clearing Swamp and getting nothing this time felt obviously bad, but I mean, that was just kind of how this goes. I mean, this seed was like the slowest possible seed you could have had, where yesterday's was about as jetty as you could be. So you win some, you lose some in that sense. But Yeah, overall the tournament was a lot of fun. I mean, I made it pretty far. I can't be disappointed with how far I made it. I mean, the way the competition is right now. I mean,
Yeah.
I've made it further in other tournaments, but frankly, I feel better about the accomplishment in this one than some of those, like making it to the top 16 and other ones, which is kind of like, that's just kind of where I'm going to end up probably based on like the general level of competition. But it's gone up so much more, and I'm significantly better than I was then, which kind of speaks to how better the competition is now than it was a couple of years ago.
I mean,
Yeah.
you both played excellent. Just yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You are 100% right. The competition is very fierce. You were not allotted any mistakes, and then even if you don't make a mistake, you're still not guaranteed to win.
No, that's exactly it. Like I figured it could be like I closed down the little thing, so I don't know where I'm at coming down the stretch. So I just kind of assume things are close and try to play my best down the stretch. I figured the odds are it's either I was behind or it was close. I didn't see any situation where I was likely ahead by quite a margin, just based on how things had played out.
Yeah.
Same. Like I usually close it when I'm in GT. The thing is, I was annoyed because technical issues. I kind of changed my rubbers this morning, and they weren't working as they used to, and I was bonking everywhere.
Oh. I don't know.
That
I
was
didn't
kind of
really notice.
annoying. I noticed a lot, and I was really annoyed, and that's why I was kind of like thinking about it, like that was pissing, and that's why I forgot Zelda.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Oh yeah.
that scene was so long that I completely forgot that you left Zelda there in her cell.
That was a first for me, actually. Thank you for that one. I hadn't seen that one before.
Yeah, I didn't notice before going too far, so I was like, okay, 30
Yeah.
seconds. I'll try to cut the corner, even
Yeah.
though they were hard to cut in that scene.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I predicted you would lose because of that, but
Wait, hold on a second. Only I can throw you under the bus, not the other way
oh,
around.
okay. So Lynn, next up you have someone named Gamma Chew.
Oh, that's gonna be a 6
Yeah.
series.
I've actually never really faced him. I barely in ladder because he's living on different time zone, like very completely different from when I play usually. So
How much are you gonna beat him by
So,
though?
I don't know. So
10
I
minutes?
like Salty. I've played multiple times on ladder, so I know his play style. I know a lot about him. But Gamma, I've watched a lot, but I've never really played Gamma.
It's going to be a good series. I'm really looking forward to it.
Same.
Sick. Well, congratulations again to top 16. Apologies, saltyphry. Still a good
No
run.
apologies necessary. It was a fun tournament, and yeah, I had a blast.
All right, well, let's close this out. Ak, thanks for doing comms with me today. That was a lot of fun.
Same, man. Appreciate it. Also, thanks for tracking the race as well.
2D Tone.
Yeah.
And there's some other races going on, so go check those out as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, we got to close the Ocho down. But yeah, thanks for joining us here on SpeedGaming 6. It's not every day you get to see it in hot action. It delivers like always with like a 6-hour seed.
All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time.
Later, guys.